So today we're going to solve word problems using integer rules. So we've done integers for 2 days now. We're going to solve word problems using integer rules. Alright, so while I read, I'm going to annotate what is happening. The best way I would take notes is I wouldn't necessarily write down every problem because you can always go back and look, but I would write down problem 1 and then I would write down the math that I used to solve that, and then if you need to go back and look at the problem later to remember what you did, you can. So problem 1. Anna is in a cave 40 feet below the cave entrance. She descends 13 feet, then ascends 18 feet. What is her new position from the cave entrance? So we're going to take it one sentence at a time. So we're going to start with Anna is in a cave 40 feet below the cave entrance. So that means that she is negative 40 feet down right now. Okay, she's 40 feet down, which means we're going to put negative 40. Right. The next sentence, or part of sentence, says she descends 13 feet. So descends means she goes down further. So she's going down, which is not minus 13 feet. Then ascends, which means goes up 18 feet. What's her new position from the cave entrance? So now all we need to do is use our integer rules to solve this. So we're going to start with the first part. When I'm subtracting, I add the opposite. So keep the first one, change to plus, change the 13 to minus. Okay. And then same signs, I add and keep the sign. So 40 plus 13 is 53, and it's negative because they're both negative, plus 18. All right? Then when I'm adding different signs, I subtract and I keep the sign of the larger number. So the larger number is 53, so my answer will be negative. And then I'm going to do 53 minus 18. So 35. So negative 35 feet. I'm okay if you don't write it in a sentence, but you need to label your answer. Bella pays 7 payments of $5 each to a game store. So 7 payments of $5 each. She returns one game and receives $20 back. What is the change to the amount of money she has? Okay, so she's starting by paying 7 payments of $5 each. So we have to take 7 times 5 because that would tell us how much she's paying. And because she's paying, it's negative. So negative 7 times 5. Okay, and then if she's receiving money back, that's being added back to her. So that's our expression. We know we multiply first, so negative 7 times 5 is negative 35 because of Mr. Multiplication, plus 20. When I have different signs, I subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. So 35 minus 20 is 15, and it's negative. And that's negative $15. Problem 3. The Tigers, a football team, must gain 10 yards in the next 4 plays to keep possession of the ball. Possession of the ball is what I should say, but that's okay. The Tigers lose 12 yards, gain 5, lose 8, and gain 14. So do the Tigers maintain possession of the ball? All right. So again, if you notice, all I'm doing is taking this sentence by sentence. So we need to see if they gain 10 yards in the next 4 plays. So really that doesn't matter right yet to what we're doing. Okay, we start with the Tigers lose 12 yards. So if you're losing something, we're going minus 12. Then they gain 5, so I'm going to add 5. Then they lose 8 and gain 14. Do the Tigers maintain possession of the ball? So I'm going to add and subtract from left to right. So we're going to start here. Different signs, subtract, keep the sign of the larger number. 12 is larger, so that would be negative. 12 minus 5 is 7. Minus 8 plus 14. Okay? When I'm subtracting, I add the opposite. Keep the first one, change to addition, change the 8 to a -8, and then I'm going to same sign, I add and keep the sign. So 7 plus 8 is 15, and that'd be -15 plus 14. Okay, then I'm going to add the two together, and if I have different signs, I subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. So 15 is the larger number, so it's negative. Okay, and then -15 plus 14 would mean I'm going to subtract them, and I would get -1. So the Tigers do not maintain possession of the ball because they really lose 1 yard instead of gaining the 10 that they need. Okay, again, it's just sentence by sentence. It's really not that bad because it's just integers. Don't have to deal with decimals or fractions. Mary has $10 in savings. She owes her parents $50. She does some, sorry, I'm not annotating. $10 in savings, owes her parents $50. She does some chores and her parents pay her $12. She also gets $25 for her birthday from her grandmother. Does Mary have enough money to pay her parents what she owes them? If not, how much more money does she need? Okay, so she owes her parents $50, so we're going to leave the $50 out right now. She has 10 in savings, which means she has a positive $10. Then her parents pay her $12, which means we're adding 12 to that 10. She also gets $25 for her birthday. So I'm going to add all three of these together. 10 plus 12 is 22, plus 25 is 47. Okay? Does she have enough money to pay her parents what she owes them? No. You should be able to see that she needs $3 more because 47 to 50 is $3. Or you could take 50 minus 47 to get that she still owes them she needs $3 more to pay off her parents. Alright, last problem is a fairly intensive problem, but again, if you just take it one step at a time, it's not bad. Lily and Rose are playing a game. In the game, each player starts with 0 points, and the player with the most points at the end wins. Lily gains 5 points 2 times, loses 12 points, and then gains 3 points. Rose loses 3 points 2 times, loses 1 point, gains 6 points, and then gains 7 points. Okay? And we're trying to figure out who wins the game. So we're going to split this up into Lily and Rose. Okay, each of them is going to have an expression. And I'm going to run out of room to do this, so give me 1 second. Alright, so again, Lily, Rose. They both start at 0. We're going to start with Lily. Lily gains 5 points 2 times. So gains mean it's going to be positive, so we're going to do 5 times 2. Okay. Loses 12 points, so minus 12, and then gains 3 points, plus 3. Right? That's Lily's expression. Rose loses 3 points 2 times. So if she's losing 3, minus 3 times 2. Loses 1 point, gains 6 points, then gains 7 points. So now we need to figure out who actually wins. So for Lily, we're going to multiply first. So we get 10 minus 12 plus 3. Okay. 10 minus 12, I'm going to add the opposite, so 10 plus negative 12. Different signs, I'm going to subtract and keep the sign of the larger, so that would be negative 2 plus 3, and that gives me 1. So Lily gets 1 point at the end. Rows we multiply first. Negative 6 minus 1 plus 6 plus 7. So negative 6 minus 1, add the opposite. Same signs, add and keep the sign. So negative 7 plus 6 plus 7. Negative 7 plus 6, different signs subtract, keep the sign of larger numbers. So negative 1 plus 7, and that gives her 6. So Rose is the one that wins the game. Again, all I did was sentence by sentence, part by part. As long as you realize that gaining means you're adding and losing means you're subtracting, then you should be fine. All right, that's all I have. If you have any questions, please email me while you do the worksheet or the practice problems that we have on Canvas. And have a great weekend.